Of course you are, because there's food.
It's food and them sharks. For the people that have not gone to the aquarium, for me, it's the sharks.
Yeah.
You go into the Blue Lagoon and then you see all these big old sharks just swimming all over the place. I'd be like, I need this thing in my house.
I know it is. It's actually really kind of relaxing.
That's what I think. Yeah, I just got to make sure that none of that glass break, because if that glass break, I'm going to break out of there pretty quick. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that would be pretty bad.
But other than that, I am excited about the kids because they've been over. This is week number 2. Mm-hmm. And everything's been going really, really well. So if you're listening in, we got about 40 to 50 kids. Yeah. We do all the creative fun stuff in the morning with the educational things. And then in the evening, we get into the fun activities.
Guess what?
What?
We are live on all streaming platforms. Thanks, Bobby.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's get ready to get this thing going. But first and foremost, we would like to thank and appreciate our first responders, healthcare professionals, food providers, restaurant workers, and essential workers for their services on the front lines during this time. It's great how organizations and churches in the community are coming together to help those in the community during the coronavirus epidemic.
Yes. So before we get started, and this was something I was going to mention last week, but our time just kind of got away from us. But before we get started, we want to send out prayers to the family and fans of football great and former Dallas Cowboy running back Marion Barber.
Right.
A wellness check took place on June 1st at his home and revealed that he had passed away at the age of 38.
Wow.
Cause of death has been undetermined at this time. However, his family have donated his brain to CTE research to help determine his cause of death. What they're saying is that they believe that CTE is a progressive brain condition that's thought to be caused by repeated blows to the head. And apparently he was kind of acting a little weird and acting, out of sorts.
Right.
A couple of his former teammates, had seen him out and they were just like, shocked and thought he looked like, he was a homeless person, and all of that. And so they knew that something was wrong with him. And then people hadn't seen him for a little while. He had water coming out of his apartment. Wow. And they, realized that something was wrong.
Being a Cowboys fan, he was a real beast on the field.
Beast.
Yeah, he could play.
And I seen Felix give him a condolence out yesterday on Facebook. So
that's
reaching
crazy.
a lot of people. He was a good guy. Yeah. Marion Barber was really a good running back.
Yeah, and the Dallas Cowboys, they fan base reaches far and wide.
Yes, absolutely.
So to that whole entire community here at World One Development News, you can use prayers for you guys out there.
I have a Marion Barber jersey. Actually went to the Dallas Cowboys Stadium when it was very first built. Wore my jersey out there. I
saw in the Tulsa where Damali Wilson twisted her ankle.
You better stop.
And I never knew why that happened. Now I know you put on that football jersey and you thought it was time.
Right.
And it really wasn't. No, I'm just playing with you. But hey, it's good to keep that. It's a great souvenir to have.
Absolutely.
I got a custom Black Wall Street jersey. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get inducted into the Black Wall Street Hall of Fame. I'm still waiting.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Look, stand back and stand down with that one. We'll get back to you in a moment.
All right. And if you missed the ribbon cutting ceremony that took place at KBOB 89.9 FM, you missed a treat.
Right.
We had so much fun. There were so many people here representing and just celebrating, the fact that we done moved on up like George and Wheezy.
We moved on up and the people rode out. I tell you what, I know why everybody showed up. I really know why.
What's that?
They was glad we had the new location, but the 5-star 4-diamond chef was here.
Now
and he had them burgers and them dogs.
And them 5-star hot dogs.
And all of that. I can tell you what, if you want to get us in the building, get the grill going. Then you had the chips and the cookies and the drinks and all of that. Yeah. So shout out to Bobby Man and the entire team over at Eden Media Services. It went down.
My highlight was the Three Musketeers.
Oh, man.
There you go.
JB.
They was ready.
They came in, started their own world.
Right.
Their own planet. They was already in here, so I just took advantage, of the situation. But come find out. They some real true radio stars.
Yeah. Already. They ready. So
they got a fan base too.
Absolutely. They do now for sure.
Right.
But if you don't know about the Three Musketeers, so Charles's grandchildren were here from Oklahoma City, and they actually came up and participated in the grand opening or grand reopening, I should say. And so they actually went live on the radio.
Right.
With old Uncle JB over here. and had a great time. And so it was just awesome to watch the little people, actually interact with radio. And actually, they're really interested in doing radio.
I know.
Which is surprising.
Now they ready. They heard them little hand claps and seeing everybody come. And here's the ticket.
Yeah.
They got a chance to talk with City Councilwoman Vanessa Harper and Tony Mason and many others. So shout out to City Councilwoman and Tiffany Crutcher and the other leaders, Alicia Andrews, the chair of the Democratic Party and all of that. So it was a good time. So
that was an epic day.
It was. It really was.
Everybody was so happy that day just to see the smiles on people's face. Bobby, smiling from ear to ear.
Oh, man.
Just feeling good.
Yeah,
you feel like your work is paying off.
Absolutely.
When you see people come out and support you like that.
Absolutely. Let me do this real quick before we get started, because now that we got all of our secret listeners. It's a whole lot of them. They in here about 100 and some. I just see 10 and I missed the other number. But the people that I do see is my cousin Brenda from Arkansas. She now lives here. I see Miss Allie Star Williams. She's in the building with us. We got Franchelle.
Hey, Franchelle.
Be Good is in the building with us, and many, many more. Thanks for tuning in with us. I got to give AJ from Jacksonville, Arkansas, and the J-Bone Lounge.
Hey, AJ.
He's tuning in. He's our Arkansas ambassador. I see all the hearts coming. Y'all keep it coming, because we do have a big time show going on today that we are so excited about. We got some special guests that flew in. They went from a helicopter to a limousine to Uber to a bike, but they made sure they was able to show up at the table, where this table is designed like grandma's house. You know, when you're at grandma's house, everybody come on in. Get in here at one time. Man, I am so happy to have none other than the Black Wall Street Chamber president and the one that's leading the charge for June 20th, 2022. Miss Sherry Gamble Smith is in the building. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
Good. Excited, because it's go time.
Yeah, very excited.
Yes, it's go time.
Let me tell you something. Just look, for me, I'm still on the high from Juneteenth last year.
Okay.
So y'all need to get me some medication, get me something.
We gotta get you something, Charles.
You gotta get me something. But I think what happened last year, it was the centennial.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was the survivors.
Yes,
it was the descendants. It was all the press and media and all that here. And I can tell you, I already had a lot of respect, but it went up 10 more levels because that's not easy to pull off. But for the people, for whatever reason, if you sleep under a rock and you don't know Miss Sherry Gamble Smith, then she's in the building. Miss Sherry Gamble, tell the people a little bit. Where you from?
Hey, I'm originally from Wichita, Kansas.
Okay.
I moved here when I was in the second grade with my whole family, and my dad started a church on Greenwood. And so we moved here from Kansas, and we've been here ever since. So a little bit about myself. I am a mother of 7. I'm married to a retired veteran from the Army, and I have 11 grandchildren.
Yes.
I have 2 businesses, a nonprofit and a for-profit business, Imagine It Events.
Okay.
It's a for-profit event planning company that I have as mother and daughter business. And then I have a women's nonprofit business called WeNet. It's Women Empowered and Networking Together.
I like it.
So we do mentoring in the union and the Tulsa Public Schools, and have done for years.
Yeah. So you know what? This is the thing. If you don't know, if you're from Tulsa, you know the Gamble family is legendary around these parts. Yeah, your dad and your mom laid it down. If you were in Church of God in Christ, and then you know the Gamble family. So I remember you guys from before I even had kids, and my oldest daughter's 34. So that was a long time ago. The Johnson family and the Gamble family ran together. So
we definitely did. And the Ross family.
Yep. So, legendary family, always doing great things in community, always, trying to make sure that you made a difference and a positive presence in community. So thank you to you and your family for that. So let's talk a little bit about Juneteenth. So it's going to kick off actually tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow. Right now they are on the festival grounds building the stage.
Yes.
So it does kick off tomorrow. I'll give you kind of a little lineup of what's going to happen tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow it's an art exhibit going on at 4:00. It's called Wide Eye Wonders.
Okay.
And it's going to be at the Zorro Center for Art and Education.
Okay.
And so that's from 4 to 7. And then the big block party that we are so excited about. We have a lineup of local artists that are phenomenal.
Yes.
And so that kicks off. It's going to be on Greenwood Avenue. And John Hope Franklin is where the stage is going to be set up this year. Trying to do a little something different. Put a little spin on it. Don't get y'all so used to the way things always have been.
Right.
But putting a little, little spin on it. And so that kicks off at I believe 6:00 on that stage, that main stage for the block party.
So is this what Majesty Pearson is she tonight?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, tomorrow night. And then Cody Ransom, I think I saw.
We have Cody Ransom.
Yeah, so there's a lot of great local.
A lot of great ones. We have okay, so I'm really good with like the DJ names and stuff. Like DJ Big Rich.
Big Rich.
JB, you know who that is, don't you?
I don't know him.
Tell him I want to tell him.
You do too.
Look, I don't need to know all of that. If he big rich, that's enough.
If Big Rich, it says it all.
Let me borrow a couple dollars. Just let me borrow a couple dollars, Big Rich. That's all I need to know. If you DJ Big Rich, let me borrow $1.
That's a homie.
Question. What is the easiest route to get from Greenwood to John Hope Franklin Park, since that's on the other side there?
Right.
Okay, so it's the John Hope Franklin Boulevard.
Yeah.
So just coming off of Pine down north on Pine and Greenwood, come on up to the OSU parking lot, the east parking lot, or you can go to the
west. Would it be easier to get there from the west side?
Just as easy from the west side at the west parking lot at OSU from MLK.
Right.
So you can get there that way. You can also walk from. You can park down on the Greenwood and Archer side, all over there. It's going to be parking. You can park over there and you can walk down. This year, our vending food trucks is going to be by the bridge, and we got the non-food vendors on the other side. So we just kind of swapped everybody. To crowd control.
Right.
It's going to control our crowd a little bit better instead of the food being right there in the middle, and the lines are so long. So we're gonna try to do something different, strategically placing vendors and.
Then you're making people having to move around a little bit too.
I know why. I know exercise. The secret. I know the secret. I know why she's doing that.
Why she doing that?
I know why she's doing it. I'm gonna tell y'all why on the air live with all these people. Because she came up in the church, and people get accustomed to sitting in the same seat. And if you come in the church and get in that seat, I'm like, who said oh my goodness. Yeah. So we done brought the church in the way it operates to the Juneteenth. Don't get comfortable sitting in your seat. Think you're going to get that every year at Juneteenth.
I'm a church girl. I'm a church girl. So we have to bring the church in somehow. Yeah. So I guess Charles figured it out. He figured it out. So So anyway, we're gonna kick it off on Thursday, and it's gonna be a great show. So come out. We have a lot of entrepreneurs. Juneteenth is about not just about being free and staying free, but it is about our entrepreneurship that goes on in our community. We have a lot of Black-owned businesses, food trucks, non-food vendors that's going to be there. Come out, spend some money.
Exactly.
Go to the bank before. Get you some money. Come out to the Tulsa Juneteenth Festival and spend some money with your vendors. Because it's going to be a lot. This year, no coolers. You better bring your water bottles.
That's important.
There'll be a lot of water that you can purchase, but because of the high security threats that's all over our nation and recently sense. Local, we don't want anybody putting things in coolers, hiding guns or anything in our coolers. So, and big backpacks. So please leave them in the car. Don't bring them. If you bring them in, they're going to ask you to take them back to the car. So just FYI, no coolers and big backpacks.
See, that's why you need to listen to news you can use, because you would want to get out there and then you got all your stuff with you and they send you back to your car and then you're going to be mad.
That's what I love. JB said that last week, when we was talking about how do we try to ensure that, families and stuff are safe. What precautions? And so, Sherry, it's so awesome that you're already thinking about that. And now so many people listening in. Y'all make sure y'all spread the word and share this video. Because it's important, because we don't know nobody say, man, you don't touch my backpack. We don't want nobody to say that. Don't touch my backpack. All my snacks in there.
Exactly. So I have a question. So typically there are some workshops that kind of take place. What workshops are you guys going to be doing this year?
So this year we are focusing on home ownership.
Oh, so, yeah, good
OSU
stuff.
campus, we will have a home ownership class, and that class is going to be on Friday, and it starts at 3:00. It's from 3 to 6.
Okay.
And if you want to know anything about owning your own home, if you're a renter and you want to own and you just don't know how to get started, credit, different things like that, just kind of discourage people. But don't let your credit discourage you. Come on out, learn more about it. We're going to be partnered and with Christy Williams with the education class.
Standpipe Hill.
Standpipe Hill. And so we got a lot of educational classes in the future happening with the Black Wall Street Chamber of Commerce and partner with HUD and different things, different organizations like that, so that people will be able to purchase their own houses.
Right.
And that
home ownership is huge.
It stabilizes our community.
Yeah.
The more people that own homes, and it brings the property value up.
Yeah.
So let's come out 3 to 6 on Friday.
Yeah, and I think what I tell people, man, get hydrated starting today.
Man, yeah.
Because once you get out there and you blink, if you blink, get off. Once you're out there, you late.
And now there's also an awesome kids zone.
Right.
And I heard there's a 3-on-3 basketball tournament. Is that true?
Heard that
It is true. It is true. It's our high schools all over Tulsa.
Can I sign up?
You can sign up to be a
What's
referee.
the age limit?
To be a referee.
I still got a few skills on the court.
I'm sure you do.
Go get the knee braces. I got one in my car.
Young enough to be on a 3-on-3.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's funny.
Kids zone and the basketball. It's at B.S. Roberts Park, right?
Yes, so it's going to be at B.S. Roberts Park this year, and so they put me over it, and so I'm used to doing a big festival. So Kids Zone became a
big to do,
big carnival style,
big to do with stage, all of that.
Yeah,
it's
that's
really
awesome.
Good gifts. We have AirPod Pros.
Oh wow!
Man.
We have TVs. We have gift cards. You name it. We got jump ropes
went
for
over the
everybody.
edge.
Yeah. We want everybody to keep moving, so we got jump ropes. Due North is supplying jump ropes for everybody.
Maybe they can get a double dutch game going. You remember that?
I don't think these kids know how to do double.
They don't even know what double dutch.
Man,
they might not even know what
and
double.
The way my knees are set up, I don't know if I can get out there and double
might
dutch
need
no
2
more.
braces.
Right?
Yeah, massage your Achilles tendons and all of that before that jump rope.
Man, that jump rope.
I'm just excited because, like you said, it's more than just about coming out and partying and having fun. I like the business aspect of it, home ownership, the educational piece, the fitness piece, all of those things. The purpose of it. It goes along. I don't even know how you sleep at night. With all this goodness going on, do your brain just kind of work and your eyes just kind of be closed?
It goes on my brain, and I do have my eyes closed, so nobody don't really know it's still working. But we do want people to also go to Liquid Lounge and get your wristband.
Yes.
If you want to be closer to the stage, support Juneteenth for 2023, but it's $6 or more. But each dollar, with the $6, the $1 goes back toward Liquid Lounge.
Okay.
So it's supporting a local business while supporting Tulsa Juneteenth Festival.
Yeah. And you get access to VIP status.
Don't even say that, because people be running up to VIP, and it costs $125 a night for VIP.
Can you imagine people sitting right in the back, and people with the wristband up front? They doing this like I got my wristband on. Boom.
Okay, so what's the difference between the $6 band and the 2-day VIP?
So the 2-day VIP, each day is $125 a day, and it comes with all kinds of food, drinks.
Y'all rolling out the red carpet. Yeah. Y'all actually rolling out the red carpet on the VIP.
Yeah, the highlight.
Is there going to be preferred seating as well?
It's preferred seating. They have, benches and different things where they can risers for them. You get gift bags, and a lot of times, most of them get to meet our highlight.
Yeah.
Let me do some quick shout outs. Mr. J Bone down there. He's our Arkansas ambassador. He said, I just shared this with my 20 groups. So we right now live in Wisconsin, in Seattle, and Mississippi, and all these other spots. West Kansas. We appreciate that. Also, my wife tuned in. Latia, hope you're doing good at the house. Crash is in the building. I don't call people by their government name. If your name is Crash, I call you Crash. What's going on? April Spears from Arkansas. She's going to be down here Friday. Mr. Energize is coming down here from Arkansas. So for all you people coming from out of town, we love you. Be safe out there traveling in the Tulsa. We're going to welcome you with open arms and red carpets.
Yes. Red carpets.
Yes.
VIP is going to be the spot to be.
Now, this is what I can do for you. Now, y'all listen up. Now, I can't get you the $125 a day, but I can go to the Liquid Lounge and get y'all. If you're coming in from out of town, the way my bank account is set up,
right.
I can get y'all some wristbands. Come see me. Let me say I can get about 10 of them for $6 times that. Yeah, I see, $60. So for the first 10 people that come in from out of state, I got you on the wristband.
That's great.
Hey, I see Mama just popped in. Hey, Mom.
Now this is the big rumor at Juneteenth.
What is it?
That Charles is gonna be out there in his thong.
Hold on, see that? You done messed around and gave out the big city. Hey, I heard Drew Hill.
Well, that's a surprise.
I got confused. Sheriff said that's a surprise.
That's gonna be Cisco or Charles.
Cisco.
Right?
Say Charles
I can miss both of them.
say that news you can use is really scandalous out there. No, I'm not gonna do y'all like that. I don't know. My wife and kids and my grandkids are just here. I don't know how that will go over.
Practicing this song for about 2 weeks now.
Yeah, he have been.
Y'all gotta put him on stage.
Yeah, that's the block party. That's where all of them start.
Look, my favorite little cousin from Arkansas said, "Lord Jesus Christ, please don't." And look, at fresh here, she got eyes. Don't worry. I'm gonna go with Bishop Cooper. Somebody call the bishop right now and tell him to get on the line. Hey, we got Miss Jeanette Thorne just tuned in with us. Welcome to the show.
Hey.
Any final words? Where do they follow the updates? Because we named off stuff. We're gonna share this video, but what's the website?
Oh, wait.
Media?
Before we get there,
before we do that.
Big Name Entertainment. So we have Confunction and Drew Hill, right?
Yes.
Confunction on Friday.
Yes.
Drew Hill
got
on
Confunction.
Saturday.
Yes.
And get in shape, get well. At Guthrie Green, we have on Saturday morning, they will be, we have a sunrise run. That breaks out starts at 7:00, so be there at 6.
Oh no,
and
that ain't
following is the wellness, and they got
good.
a whole panel talking about your mental health and getting in shape.
We need
and all
that
that kind
now,
of stuff.
for sure.
So be there. If you're not at Kids Zone, be over there at Guthrie Green and get some knowledge about.
So it's
wellness.
really spread out this year.
It is.
Yeah, instead of just kind of right there on Greenwood. It's just kind of spread out in the district.
In the district, and then we have that art exhibit is going on Friday and Saturday.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So we got a lot of stuff going on.
Look, my cousin from Arkansas. Y'all don't know back in the day I used to win them talent shows.
Oh Lord.
See, y'all didn't know about that. So when you said that you started, so my cousin said, "Look, my cousin from Arkansas. She said you should do your talent show skit, cousin." But I ain't even gonna say nothing about the talent shows. I'm just gonna leave it right there.
Right.
So
well, know that, and I'm not the only lady in charge. Know that our District 1 City Councilor Vanessa Harper is the co-founder of Tulsa Juneteenth.
Yes.
She is the busiest lady in Tulsa.
Definitely
and
is.
the best city councilor.
Yes.
Ever.
Yes. I agree. I agree.
That's my shout out to my girl.
That's what I'm talking about. Any more shout outs to anybody? Because I know you got a lot of people working out there.
Hey, my planning committee, Lauren Lindsay, Portia, Sheila, Tiara, Kayla, everybody, Josh, whoever helped us plan this plan this festival. Thank you guys. They put in a lot of work. And next year we need more.
Yeah.
This is a community festival. It is free and we need people to plan it. So we start in July and we ask for the whole community to be involved in planning it. So it's not something that just a few people need to be involved in. It needs to be the whole community. So we invite you all, come check out Black Wall Street Chamber of Commerce. And if you want to be on that planning committee, please get in touch with us.
Yeah. So now World One Development will be out there because that is our job. We are the local media that are out there, along with the Black Wall Street Times. And so we'll be out there, going live to some of the different events and showing you guys what's going on. But really, we want you guys to come out. We don't really want you to stay.
This might be my last question. Not the pastor be like, I'm almost done this another 15 minutes. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that one. But you got to tell me how you feel about having the largest Juneteenth in the nation last year. How do you feel about that?
You know what? I am really excited. I am so proud of Tulsa. Yeah. Like we are showing up. And so I am so proud. I am very excited to be the large. We'll have a lot of media out there. So we're going to have Charles and Damali doing a lot of interviews. Because I can't do them all, but y'all can help us. Yes. So media, y'all got it.
Yes, we got it. We got you.
Music mean, got to take a break. Sherry Gamble Smith, thank you so much. We love you. We appreciate you. We'll be out there tomorrow. We got to take a quick break. We got another special guest coming up next, Mr. Dwight Eden, he got something to say as well.
Yes.
This is news you can use right here on KBOB 89.9 FM and simulcast on the News You Can Use Media Network, powered by World One Development. We'll be right back, y'all.
Thank you.
Fitting Back In is a reintegration program designed to help those released from prison to fit back into the community as productive, valuable members of society. They help schedule various classes such as anger management, substance abuse, and mental health. They also work with different programs in the community to provide job training. If you or someone you know needs help with resources in career development, employment, or housing, to find out more information, call 918-592-3500 or stop by 2121 North Harvard Avenue, Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Fitting Back In is a reintegration program designed to help those released from prison to fit back into the community as productive, valuable members of society. They help schedule various classes such as anger management, substance abuse, and mental health. They also work with different programs in the community to provide job training. If you or someone you know needs help with resources in career development, employment, or housing, to find out more information, call 918-592-3500 or stop by 2121 North Harvard Avenue, Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
The all-new KBOB, Black on Black Community Radio 89.9 on your FM dial.
The 36th Street North Event Center is a full-scale event center where we share the experiences of the community. At the event center, you can rent space for weddings, birthday parties, receptions, concerts, Greek events, quinceañeras, and much more. We also do custom decor, linen, and centerpieces. We're located at 1125 East 36th Street North. To book your next special event, business gathering, or community event, call us at 918-200-9046.
This is News You Can Use right here on KBOB 89.9 FM and simulcast on the News You Can Use Media Network, powered by World One Development, and we are back.
Yes. Yeah, we're super excited. We told you this show is all about everything that has to do with Juneteenth, and this is another event that's happening at Juneteenth. That beat is kind of tight.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey. Oh,
we have a whole different show. You know, he's the number one DJ on the planet.
Don't do it.
So don't get him started.
Like
There'll be a whole different kind of mix going on.
Don't hit him like that.
You can use.
So in studio, we have Mr. Dwight Eaton.
Yes.
Right here to tell us about a healthy activity that's going to be happening at Juneteenth and for all ages.
Absolutely.
Dwight, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, and you?
I am doing well. How you liking this hot weather? But it's hot in Houston too, ain't it?
That it is.
Yeah.
You know what?
Unseasonably hot.
Yeah.
You know what I just realized, Damali?
Dwight
looks like Bobby.
I wonder why.
Come on, man.
I wonder he looks.
Come on, man.
Come on.
What you got in the water over there?
Say he's sipping on something. Charles over there sipping on
They
something.
gotta favor each other a little bit.
I'm 6 feet, 250 pounds, brown,
He all there.
gray hair.
Yeah.
Come on,
He
man.
said I can move things around. I qualify to move things around. Mr. Dwight Eaton, it's a pleasure to have you on the show. You do look good, man. You look like you get your gym time in.
Man, well.
He said, I'd be trying.
We try.
We try.
trying.
I do what
I
I
don't know how
can.
much time I get in, but we try.
How excited are you about Juneteenth?
Man, great. It's great to be a part of Juneteenth, and especially being a native of Tulsa, man,
Yes.
and have Tulsa put on such a great event that's parallels any other city in the country.
Yes. So you have an organization. Can you tell our listeners about what your organization is and then what you're going to be doing for Juneteenth?
Okay, it's BWV events, and we promote the BWS 100 bike ride. And that came about last year in the commemoration of the 100th of the Tulsa Massacre.
Right.
We decided to put on a cycling event to commemorate that.
Sure.
And the 100 aspect, the numeral 100 means that 100-year commemoration. And then secondly, as you age a little bit and get a little long in the tooth, such as myself, there's a consideration that's health. Right, which is blood glucose and specifically diabetes.
Yes.
Right.
And if you guys are not aware, that's probably one of the unknown pandemic around the country and the world.
Right.
So they say
really helps keep those that cholesterol down and burn calories. Oh my God.
Yes, sir.
I see you got the jersey on. Now you're a real biker, or you just rocking the jersey?
You like that?
I'm asking because there's two different types of bikers. Yeah. There's your enthusiasts,
right,
and then you got your hobbyists,
right.
You seem to be an enthusiast of the bike culture. It's a big thing here in Tulsa.
I'm a part-time enthusiast.
Yeah, part-time.
You really got some real enthusiasts, man, that are really dedicated against putting in 150, 200 miles a week.
Right. They invest just as much in their bike as a person would their
Absolutely.
car.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That's true. Now that I have heard.
So see, when you talk about that much money into the bike, because I was already thinking, man, I'm going to go grab my old Mongoose bike from like about 1990. See, you don't even know, JB, about a Mongoose bike.
No.
Demonica, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know the Mongoose, but yeah, that ain't going to work.
The
Mongoose
what
didn't
they
make
about is a
long distance bikes.
So if I roll up to the starting line with a Mongoose, I'm in trouble.
They're going to look at you like,
they probably be like, that's bad on your ankles and knees.
That was the trick bikes. That was the ones that were good for tricking. Doing tricks.
Well, some of those enthusiasts probably will boo you and say, boo.
Okay, all my family back at home.
Schwinn, what's some other brands?
They might boo you if you ride it.
Schwinn was a big bike back in the day from old Tasco.
Yeah.
Tasco.
That was from another generation.
That's the generation I grew up in. What is the popular bikes now?
Well, popular brands now are Specialized, S-Works, Pinarello, Cervelo, Giant, Cannondale, Trek.
That sounds like shoes and boots.
Yeah, look,
name brand.
Live, Cannondale. I mean, and
we came that far from Schwinn and BMX.
Yeah, Schwinn was a thing. If you had a Schwinn bike,
back in the 80s,
man, you was top of the food chain.
Well, Schwinn would be considered like a Yugo.
Oh man. I didn't hear him say, look, I didn't hear him say 10-speed freestyle bike or none of the stuff that so 10-speed, you can't ride no 10-speed.
I feel like I'm so behind time.
I know, right? I feel like so old now.
So let me ask this. So now, because you named some different bikes. So what's the cost that we talking about now? Let me start getting my chips together.
Well, they range. So because of the pandemic, there was a bike shortage over the last year and the shipping issue and so forth. So bikes have went up just as anything else. But a entry-level road bike, which is what riders do to get on streets and ride. Right. There are different segments: road bikes, mountain bikes, hybrid bikes. But the one that's riding cycling events, the entry-level bike starts at about $1,200.
Oh, $1,200. Write that down, Demond.
Yeah. That is not cheap.
So that's coming in the door.
That's correct.
$1,200.
Yeah.
Hold on. When is Father's Day?
Sunday.
Yeah. I'm just
look at you getting your kids.
I'm thinking out loud. I'm like, my grandkids, yes, that's my daughter. I mean, Father's Day is coming. So $1,200.
Yeah, $1,200.
I can split that up 4 ways. So where we going from there? I got to figure out where I'm gonna fit into.
Okay, that's an entry level bike, $1,200, and to get a moderate mid level, you're looking at about $2,500, $3,000.
Oh my God. Yeah. So you're changing out. What are you changing out? Spokes, brakes, chains.
So basically, the newer bikes now, when you start getting into the moderate and to the high end, are carbon fiber bikes.
Carbon fiber,
very, very light. I mean, weight is the issue when you're cycling, especially long distance.
Right.
So in order to keep up with other riders, you have to be in shape for one, and your bike has to be aerodynamic. It has to be light in weight, and at any opportunity, they will reduce the weight of a bike.
So I'm 275, 300 pounds. I can't get on the bike with the little skinny wheels, right?
Well, you can, but you're going to have a hard problem.
As long as I got a good seat, I can ride, right?
There are some big guys that ride, very few.
Okay.
But you can get out there. I mean, they're not designed for huge guys per se, but they do have some that would accommodate people up to 300 pounds.
Yeah. Man.
Just need a little bigger frame.
Yeah, of course. It's based on your height now. These bikes are fitted.
Okay.
So they come in different sizes versus bikes from the past. They range from, they're stored in centimeters 48, 50, 52, all the way up to 60, 62.
Let me ask you this. So is it a big population of like African Americans that's riding bikes now?
Absolutely. It's increased exponentially over the past year or so. I mean, like I said, the pandemic made a lot of people work remotely and they had to get a little stir crazy and they got out. They had to do something.
Right.
So cycling was probably the first thing that a lot of African Americans, as well as nationwide and other ethnic groups as well, they got into cycling, and it's become a big thing.
So you do this here in Tulsa, but you also do one in Houston, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and how large is the one in Houston?
The one in Houston is a little bit bigger than the one was in Tulsa. So it's about 450 riders. Last year at Tulsa we had like 389 in the inaugural event.
Oh,
yeah,
wow, that's awesome.
Quick shout out to Stanley Reese. We call him Eminem Blue. Tuning in from Little Rock, Arkansas. We got Mr. Gary Barnett, a.k.a. Big Brother Drill, tuning in from Gary. The ATL. Welcome to the show. I'll ask this because you talk about the health thing. And it made me think about when we were younger, it's like everybody I knew had a bike.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think I ever bought my kids a bike. I don't really see kids on bikes. Like
I bought my kids bikes.
You see them on their own bikes?
They didn't really like to ride.
I don't see them ride.
I think the bikes now, they tear them up quicker than...
That's what it is.
They run through. Like my nephew, he would ask, Uncle JB, you buy me a bike? And I'm like, you just got a new bike last year. Like, what happened to that one?
It was like when we were little, our bikes were our real transportation.
Right.
Like, it's not a car. We get on our bikes, and it's all day on the bike.
We knew how to take them apart, go take the wheels out, go air them up, fix everything that went wrong and everything.
And then when we got ready to play basketball, we just took all the spokes out and found the tree. You know what I'm talking about? And if you can hoop in that bike rim, you can hoop. You ain't gonna never miss in the gym.
Right.
Anyway, I ain't gonna miss. See, some of y'all don't know about that. If y'all didn't come
bicycle rim
in spots where you're straight, when you get that bicycle rim,
that's a hard shot too.
Steal the nets out of your local high school gym. No, none of y'all go do that now. You tied to that rim and you hooping all night. Just get some little nails and put it on that little rim, y'all.
One more question: Are you for the bike lanes or are you against them?
Well, actually, you have to be for them if you're going to be a road cyclist.
Definitely.
Because that's the protection that you have against the general population that's on the road. If not, you get ran over.
Yeah.
With Tulsa, you've seen a lot of streets be transformed into bike-friendly streets. And then you had some that were transformed, that were converted back because people didn't agree with all the bike lanes everywhere.
Well, that would be because there's a majority of people in North Tulsa that does not cycle.
They don't ride.
They do not.
Yeah.
So there's the Osage Prairie Trail, which is, I would say, underutilized, and that's the purpose of the BWS 100 is to introduce cycling to the community and to the youth in order to get them to move around.
So another way that you guys, I understand that you're getting people into cycling is that you guys are going to be doing some bike giveaways.
Absolutely.
Tell us about that.
Okay, BWS 100 will be giving away 100 bikes.
Yes.
Wow.
Youth and adults. So 50 youth bikes and 50 adults.
Yeah.
So you can be in the running for one of these bikes if you go to www.bws100.info and select the bike giveaway and register, and you will receive a bike. We're giving away the bikes on Thursday at Greenwood Rising at 7 p.m.
Thursday, Greenwood Rising, 7 p.m. What can we do to make the BWS 100 bigger and keep growing?
Well, actually, pay attention, and there's some local ride clubs that you can get involved with.
Okay.
Major Taylor Cycling. You can go on Facebook and look into also Major Taylor Cycling. Then McLean High School has an alumni group that cycles as well.
Oh, wow.
Join these cycling clubs.
Yeah.
And they can teach you the principles of riding on the road. So it's some safety things that people need to do, especially when you get around here on the streets.
Right.
You need to learn how to obey the rules of the road. So just like as a vehicle.
Sure.
And we can't let Houston outdo us either.
Oh,
we got to catch up with them.
Let me clap again for giving away 100 bikes to our kids.
That's awesome.
And adults.
That is
that's big
awesome.
time stuff right there, man.
That is a big deal.
I love that.
And so EduRec is going to be able to benefit from these donations. Tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. We'll decide to enlist you guys' support since you guys have a youth program.
Yes.
What better way is to connect with the guys that are already out there and have some current population that can utilize the program. So we're going to give you guys some bikes to give to some of your participants, your summer youth program.
Yes.
Yeah.
And let those guys ride to work from the neighborhood.
Okay.
Can you imagine how happy those kids come to see?
Oh, they
see
better
them
get
live?
ready.
See, and that, and this is the beauty about having things in the neighborhood, because then we connect, with one another and be able to bless our own community with different things that are actually happening in community. So I want to say thank you from the EduRec team, from World One Development.
Definitely.
We really appreciate that. Our kids are going to be so excited. So I'm going to get them signed up and registered today after we leave here, so that we can have those names and we can have those parents there to receive those bikes. So thank you so much. How can I get one of those jackets you got on, that shirt you got on?
This jersey, okay, they will be posted up on www.bws100.info.
I like that.
Yes, it's a cycling jersey.
Yeah, that's the real material.
It
right
looked
there.
like to me. It looked like if you can't do at least 100 push-ups and a minimum of 100 sit-ups. I don't know if you need to get that shirt. I mean, you got to be somewhat. You might throw off.
No, it's not a muscle shirt, Charles.
It looks like a muscle
It's to
shirt.
keep you cool.
So I was outside doing all them pull-ups and push-ups for
But
nothing.
nothing.
Oh,
Wasted
man.
your
Y'all
time.
That's
hating on me.
material designed to keep you nice and hydrated while
Right.
you're on that bike.
Yeah, it has that
Hey,
wicking
look,
technology.
hey, look, Mr. J-Bone down in Jacksonville, Arkansas said the young whippersnappers, see, you don't know that unless you're from the old school, have no interest in bikes here in Jacksonville, Arkansas. Our old people here ride bikes, though.
Oh, okay.
So kind of like you saying,
Yeah.
but old people trying to get a little bit healthier.
Yeah,
Go
they
ahead,
want to
Molly.
be healthy. They want to be healthy. So once again, give them the website that they need to go to in order to sign up and register.
Okay, that's www.bws100.info. You can go to the page, select rider registration, then go from there.
And so, an interesting note: we're not going to be doing the ride.
We're not going to be doing that. So, cycling, there is June.
Right.
And unfortunately, we're running into what they call an excessive heat warning.
Yes.
And you don't want to get out in a 100 plus degree weather and cycle.
Yeah.
Cycling will dehydrate you very quickly.
Yes.
Just like you recommend everybody get hydrated just on GP.
Yeah.
You have to do it 2 or 3 days in advance for a cycling event. And if you're out there exerting yourself for 2 or 3 hours, heat exhaustion is inevitable.
Yeah, that could get dangerous.
Yeah. We want to make sure that everybody is safe. So it's unfortunate, but we'll try
get them
again.
next year.
Yeah, we'll try again next year.
Do you still have any spots available for children for bikes?
Absolutely, we do. Just
How do they just go to the website?
Go to the website, www.bws100.info, and register. And then tomorrow, 7 p.m. in front of Greenwood Rising Museum, we're going to disperse the bikes.
We got a lot of people. If somebody want to donate to the cause,
they can go to bws100.info. And there's a donation opportunity to donate to Greenwood Rise, donate to ADA, as well as donate to the BWS events.
And you guys also, Sherry Gamble Smith was saying that she was walking out, that you all also made a donation to them as well for the kids zone.
That's correct. Juneteenth will be holding a kids zone,
right?
And we'll be donating 2 kids' bikes to that effort.
Yay!
Hey, I love it. Well,
I love it.
Man, we got some hot topics we got to get to, because somebody said if you see $1, don't pick it up, and I am very interested in why do I not come up on another dollar if it's in my presence. But y'all hang in there. We coming up next on our hot topics. This is news you can use right here on KBOB 89.9 FM and simulcast on the news you can use media networks, powered by World One Development. Dwight Eden, great job, my friend.
Thank you, appreciate you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
the all new KBOB 89.9 FM, Black on Black Community Radio.
And now it's time for the Hump Day Hot Topics with Charles and Damali.
Hey, guess what day it is?
Hump Day!
Hump Day! It's Hump Day! Hey, Mike!
It's the Hump Day Hot Topics on news you can use.
I love Hump Day Hot Topics.
Boy,
love.
Damali, you gonna have to let America know right now. We almost in a recession. Gas prices at $5, and you telling people if they see money on the ground, leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Let the people know what you're talking about, because we want to
let me
know.
tell you, if you guys have not seen this story, a story just came out June 13th, as a matter of fact. So that was 2 days ago.
Right.
Tennessee Police Department. A warning came in the form of a public safety announcement from the Giles County Sheriff's Department on their Facebook page. It said that there had been 2 recent incidents in the area where a folded dollar bill was discovered on the floor of a gas station, and both bills had a white powdery substance inside. The powder was sent in for testing, where it was identified as methamphetamines and fentanyl.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Yeah, so if you didn't know, okay, fentanyl can be absorbed through the skin, or accidental inhalation of the airborne powder can also occur, and it could be deadly.
Oh,
fentanyl is one of the most dangerous drugs. It's killed over 1,000 people in the last 365 days in Tulsa County alone.
And if you touch it,
if you ingest too much of it or get it too much of it on you, it is, man, fentanyl is the most lethal illegal drug on the market right now that they're mixing with other drugs.
Yeah.
Oh my
to try to get people.
So that's why you need not touch the dollar. If you see a folded up dollar on the ground, leave it there.
But as long as it don't got no razor blades on it, nothing like that, I might have picked it up.
I think I'm gonna get my phone and zoom in.
Yeah, check it out first.
Yeah.
I can't just, just pass
just
a $100 bill on the ground.
You know what I thought you was about to say? I thought you were about to say anthrax.
Remember anthrax? I was going to say monkeypox or something.
Monkeypox or something. So you done came in fentanyl. They wrote what?
That's what I'm saying. People the world is crazy nowadays. People are just coming up with all kinds of crazy stuff.
I just don't see no meth heads just dropping free drugs on the ground in $100 bills. I just don't.
Well, here's the ticket. If you roll up in the BMW, and if you grab that dollar and pass out, they get your keys, get your wallet.
And they
rolling in my two-door Monte Carlo. No,
true.
People do crazy stuff out here. Y'all be careful out there.
Yeah, so just be careful. Just a warning to let you know that is a possibility. Yeah. Okay, so just
I can see it now, Damali. So you get people this kind of news now. Somebody gonna be in the grocery store in Walmart with their kids, and the kid gonna be running for $1, and I can see the mom just going, "No,
yes, don't touch
it." They done dove and knocked everything down.
Yes,
and it was a good $1.
No, stop it. All
right,
right.
That's too much. Y'all too much for me.
Seattle Seahawks Tyler Lockett gives back to Tulsa again.
Yes.
Come on now.
So if you have not heard this, Tyler Lockett, he is a graduate from Booker T. Washington High School.
Yes.
Whoop, whoop, go Hornets. But anyway, he is actually a Seahawk now, and just recently he had 12 high school students from Tulsa to fly out to Seattle, Washington, through his nonprofit organization, Light It Up Foundation.
Light it up.
The kids and their guardians of choice went out there for a job shadowing program. Each student and the parent or guardian received a stipend to cover the expenses in Seattle.
Wow.
And he said, people from my hometown, they really don't see what life is like outside of where we grew up.
Right.
So unless you play sports, nobody is going out of town. And so once you finally get out of your own city, you're able to see what life is like outside of it.
Yes.
And you get a new perspective. He said it allows you a vision and to have an imagination.
That's big, man. And Tyler Lockett, that's a huge shout out, man. Exposing kids to that, man. That's amazing.
Tyler's a beast.
Yes. Man, so those students actually came from East Central, Nathan Hale, Booker T. Washington, of course, Central, Edison, and McLean.
See there?
Isn't that awesome?
Got them from the right spot at the right time. Because sometimes things like that come available, but they don't get to the kids that really need to go.
Exactly.
Kids going that can afford it themselves. And if you didn't know, our Arkansas ambassador, Mr. A.J. Johnson, Mr. J. Bone Lown himself, he's the biggest Seattle Seahawk fan I know.
Oh, wow.
So,
that's awesome.
Got some Tulsa love here, Mr. AJ.
Absolutely.
If he brings some of that catfish with him on his way, I'll be two Seahawks fans.
Me too. Bring it on down there, Mr. Energizer.
All right. Tulsa is paying $175,000 to the next of kin of a man who died after the Tulsa Police Department tased him 27 times.
They paying how much?
$175,000.
That ain't enough, man.
That's what I'm saying.
175.
I'm kind of disappointed about
175,000, Charles.
Well, we done missed.
That's how much value Tulsa. They put on that man's life.
No, it should. Yeah, that's
so this article says the city of Tulsa has agreed to a payment of $175,000 with the family of Joshua Harvey, the man who died in a hospital after Tulsa police tased him over 24 times. So 27 times was the actual
I'm trying to
number
remember
they
that
came
case.
up with.
You remember that case?
I remember it. Yeah, they tased him. He was in it like the building right by the door, and they just tased him and tased him. $175,000 is nothing. This man's life is
Like-
So, according to the family and court documents, Harvey suffered from bipolar disorder and
Right.
schizophrenia and was having a mental health crisis when police contacted him after on an afternoon of August 24th of 2018.
That's when Tulsa really started trying to pay attention to
Right.
the mental health
Exactly.
deal. Was that
Exactly.
case when his came because finally enough was enough. Like,
yeah. Damali, we got to talk to somebody that can talk to somebody to figure out how they come up.
How did they come up with this? I
man's
have no
life.
idea.
Value at that when it's obvious 27 times being tased, somebody's in violation, and that's just, you know what I mean? It's
that's
beyond
overkill.
comprehension.
Overkill.
27 times.
I'm like,
That's
yeah.
stupid. All right.
So
All right.
anyway,
Come on,
that's just another story, and we can probably do a little follow up on that a little bit later. But yeah, that is kind of crazy that you would think that would be, you can never bring that young man back.
No.
But that to me does not compensate for the life that you took.
Yeah, I just got off my box, so leave me off my soapbox. So shout out-
17,500,000.
But I love,
Right.
yeah. So
Exactly.
prayers for that family, man.
Yes.
We need to continue to see what we can do to support them because that's nothing.
Unacceptable.
Yes, unacceptable. All right, upcoming events. World One Development is looking for volunteers to help serve the community. If you would like to volunteer or need community service hours, you can give us a call at 918-380-1493 or email me at damali.wilson@world1development.com or inbox us on Facebook Messenger at World One Development.
Damali, breaking news. Mr. AJ said he is going to bring the steak catfish with him when he comes down here. So
asking you shall be blessed.
Right.
JB, your job is to go get the Louisiana hot sauce.
I'm on it.
Damali, your job is to go cut up some potatoes.
I got you.
And we going to go from there.
Okay. Teamwork makes
don't
dream
go get
work.
That's it.
I was about to go get the hot sauce
Right now, no, we're still doing the show.
meat's
What
not
are we
here.
doing? All right, don't forget, if you're looking to have an event, the 36th Street North Event Center has dates available. You can give us a call at 918-200-9046 to reserve your spot. Fitting Back In is still taking registration for justice-involved individuals, past or present, right here in Tulsa County, for job training programs that will yield living wage jobs. Classes have already started, but it's not too late to sign up. You can contact Christy Williams at Christy, KRISTI.Williams@fittingbacktulsa.org, or you can call 918-592-3500 to sign up. We are here to help justice-involved citizens thrive. Prayer Time Grief Counseling, Pastors Chloe and Doug Allen. They're on every Sunday at 7 o'clock p.m. You can give them a call at 717-275-8940. And don't forget to put in the code 615-876. You don't have to suffer in silence when help is available.
Absolutely.
Oasis Fresh Market is open Monday through Saturday from 7 o'clock a.m. until 10 o'clock p.m. and Sundays from 8 o'clock a.m. until 8 o'clock p.m. They do housing assistance and utility assistance from 8:30 a.m. until 5 o'clock p.m. Monday through Friday.
Man, over $7 million in bills they have paid. So it's the real deal, y'all.
Right. If you have kids, don't forget, you can apply for a free hotspot from T-Mobile. It's free for 5 years. All you need is your child's student number. So you can go to T-Mobile.com and go ahead and get signed up.
That's good stuff right there.
Juneteenth, as you guys already know, is June 16th through 18th on Greenwood. There's always a block party, and this year it features Drew Hill and Confunction. There'll be vendors, panels, and food. DJ JB Smooth, I forgot to talk about this, JB, that you're going to be playing the official after party.
Oh, yeah, we on Greenwood at DW Speakeasy Saturday night.
Yes.
Patio and inside and outside. So, yeah.
It's going down for real then.
It's going to be a grown folks affair.
Okay.
Plenty of libations flowing.
Let me give a quick shout out to my boy Ramal Brown,
yes,
one of the hosts.
That's right.
Aubrey Shine over there at KBOB. Jerica, J. Parlay, she's in there. Shout out to y'all, man. I know y'all ready to represent.
Yeah, Juneteenth's always amazing, man.
It is.
Sometimes, it just be like so much to do.
Yeah.
You can't take it all in.
Exactly.
But I tell you one thing, as long as you keep your head to the sky, you'll see something.
Right? You crazy. All right, the Expungement Expo is set for June 25th from 10 o'clock a.m. until 2 o'clock p.m. It's going to be at the 36th Street North Event Center, located at 1125 East 36th Street North. The pre-registration link is now up, so you can go to the post on World One Development and Fitting Back In and Tulsa's TULSA' Expungement Expo, and you can find that link to register.
Just remember, if you got that old stuff on your records way back in the day, you punched somebody and went to jail and didn't get it released, and stuff like that can come off your record. So basically, Event Center will become a courthouse. We've expunged over 400 people. Shout out to City Councilwoman Vanessa Hall Harper for making that happen.
Yep, this is her baby. This is her baby for sure. All right. Taking it to the streets is happening June 25th. Don't do that. June 25th from 5 o'clock p.m. until 9 o'clock p.m. at the North Mabee Salvation Army. There'll be food, dance, singing, poetry contest, fun in the sun, and DJ and entertainment.
Shout out to Miss Mary. She was here a few weeks ago, man. That's going to be a great event. So you leave the Expungement Expo and head over there to Taking It to the Streets.
Absolutely.
I'm going to see if I can get me a bike tomorrow. I don't know about you.
I'm going to ride my bike over there.
You going to ride your bike?
I'm trying to get in shape. Right. Be like Mr. Eaton over here.
Okay. All right. CNA classes are happening through the Health and Safety Education Consultants. That's our good friend over there, Wendy Williams.
What's up, Wendy?
They have upcoming classes that begin on June 20th, so you don't have long. So make sure that you get signed up. They also have a summer special. I don't know what that is, but if you give them a call at 918-812-0299, they'll be able to hook you up and let you know what that is.
That's it.
Okay, let's see. Kirkpatrick Heights and Greenwood Master Plan.
Yes.
That's we've been working on that for about a year now.
I know. Shout out to Garland.
Yes.
Shout out to Nancy. Shout out to Greg. Shout out to the whole entire team that's just been working to make this happen. So now we're getting back down to the big dance.
Down to the wire.
The real deal.
Yes.
You got to show up.
Got to show up. So at the OSU Tulsa Auditorium on June 28th, then we're going to be having another meeting and we're going to be presenting the tentative master plan.
There you go.
It's going to be from 6 o'clock p.m. until 8 o'clock p.m. So all of those of you who have gave your input,
yes,
throughout these, we've been doing pop-ups and we've been doing, charrettes and all of that. So all of those people who have given their opinions, now you get to see
what it's going to look like.
Yeah.
You know what? Shout out to JB Smooth, because remember we was all out there on them hills and you was coming down. You almost fell off that hill.
I almost rolled down to the bottom of the hill.
She saw that and almost stopped the whole video like, take two, take one didn't work. But shout out to JB for producing all those videos for us to give you a visual of the possibilities.
Yes. So, this is your opportunity to participate. Don't give up on us now.
Don't do
we
it.
We need you to stay
It's coming.
There.
It's happening. Y'all just had to be patient.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all see everything that happened with Evans Fin Tube. Now here we are going into the process continuation with Kirkpatrick Heights.
Yep. And shout out to Cayenne and Rodrigo and Amari and Jonathan.
Development on Greenwood.
Yes.
It's coming back to everything that they took.
And all you black contractors and people that want to participate in own your own business, land, all of that stuff.
Almost time.
Make sure you're bonded, got your insurance, all your business paperwork in order so you can get some of that money because it's coming.
It's coming. And we've been telling y'all from the beginning.
Whole time.
A whole year we've been saying get your business in order. So you got a little bit more time on the shot clock.
All right.
But anyway, that event is happening at the OSU Tulsa Auditorium on June 28th from 6 o'clock p.m. until 8 o'clock p.m. So make sure you're there, and let somebody know about it.
There you go.
Birthdays, June 15th, which is today, Rockstar Ronnie.
What?
And Keena White.
Not Rockstar Ronnie.
Rockstar Ronnie.
You talking about this Rockstar Ronnie?
Something for nothing.
Hey, Rockstar Ronnie, happy birthday to you, Playboy.
All right.
He's in the studio working on a brand new album right now, by the way, guys.
For real?
Can't wait to hear it.
I just saw him. Where did I see him? I just saw Rockstar Ronnie.
Kevin, we saw his brother. Yesterday.
That's what it is.
Yeah, okay.
Happy birthday, my brother.
Yeah. Yep. All right. June 18th. Uncle Chester's birthday.
Uncle Chester Ray, shout out all the way down there in Memphis.
Yeah.
What's going on, Unc? I know he's going to get on that bike and take a ride.
He took care of us really good and fed us really good when we were in Memphis. So,
nothing but love down that way.
Happy birthday. Okay, June 19th, Lindsay Corbett, which that would be the daughter of Sherry Gamble Smith.
Happy birthday.
And she's working on the Juneteenth project.
Right.
Pastor Layla Caldwell and Tim Carney. Is it your birthday? When's your birthday?
Say that again. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
The white
man.
I forgot. Happy birthday, my brother.
Speaking of that, June 19th, that's my daughter's birthday, Alexandria.
Okay.
And then tomorrow is my little brother's birthday, Chef Jeff.
Okay.
Birthday's tomorrow.
Is it?
and he will be, I don't know how, but
You said I don't know how.
proud of my family, man.
Yes.
I got a couple birthdays coming the next couple of days. That means I got to spend some money.
Yep, gotta spend some
my
money.
cousin.
Get that wallet
Yeah,
out.
my cousin, he probably not listening, but David Banks, I know his birthday is the 19th or the 20th. It's right there close.
Yeah,
Happy birthday,
right in
cuzzo.
Right in there. All right, so don't forget, you can purchase News You Can Use gear and continue the conversation at our podcast at www.newsyoucanuse.tv. And don't forget to check out our radio station. That's www.nycu.fm.
You, baby. Yeah.
Hey, real quick. Look, Mr. AJ said he's also got 2 different hot sauces he bringing them. I ain't gonna try them because he's gonna burn your whole mouth off.
Stop
He
it.
bringing some chicken wings and all kind of
Yes.
stuff.
That's my Rockstar Ronnie
Hey,
impersonation.
Pastor Chloe birthday is June 20th.
Okay,
Shout out to Pastor
happy
Chloe.
birthday,
One of our
Pastor.
favorites.
Pastor
Thanks
Chloe,
for that.
happy birthday
Pastor
to you.
Chloe.
Yes.
Beautiful
Happy
week,
birthday.
Juneteenth. What you guys got planned?
Well, we're working like we always do. We're gonna be out there burning up, but it's for a good cause.
Hey, News You Can Use gonna be in the building. We're gonna be there with JB Smooth.
Listen, I'm gonna go to Vegas.
Tamale?
I'm gonna go to Vegas for 2 days,
Oh, that's
and
not a
then
bad
I'm gonna
trip.
turn around and come back,
For Juneteenth.
and we're gonna party like rock stars.
There you go.
Okay.
Like Rockstar Ronnie's.
Okay,
There you go.
right.
We're gonna party like a rock star, Ronnie.
So y'all be ready. We'll be live on World One Development. You already know that, but don't use that as a way to stay at home. Now, come on out to the spot.
And guys, make sure that you tune in Monday through Friday and check us out on our radio station at nycu.fm. We have Damali's playlist and Damali's World from 10 o'clock a.m. until 10 o'clock. Yeah, that's right. 10 o'clock a.m. to 12 o'clock noon. And then we have Mr. Harper's Neighborhood, which is from noon until 2 o'clock p.m.
It's always going down in the Charles neighborhood. If you can't do the Cabbage Patch, you are not welcome in my neighborhood.
Right. The Super Mix, which happens with DJ JB Smooth from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock p.m. And then the J-Bone Lounge from 6 o'clock p.m. until 10 o'clock p.m. And Rue's Love Lounge, which happens from 10 p.m. until 2 a.m.
Yes, but every Wednesday, y'all catch us right here at KBOB 89.9 FM, giving you some news you can use, baby.
And you know this.
It's a family affair.
And don't forget, you can hit us on any of our social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, any of our websites. That's World One Development, 36th Street North Event Center, EduRec, Youth and Family Fun Center, Fitting Back In Prison Reintegration Program. You know where to find us.
Just like that. Hey, we leveled up at KBOB, so remember, we need those donations coming in monthly because we got more bills to pay. So make sure we had a good time. We fed you burgers and hot dogs, but the goal is to continue to support monetarily, right? Got to get ready to get out of here. Mr. Dwight Eden, thanks for coming through to see us, my brother.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
We'll see you at the spot. JB Smooth, that's all for you, man, because you was in full-blown DJ mode right now. Hey, look, all of our listeners, my cousin said, I would love to be amongst the folks, but I can't not play in that heat right now. I understand that it is hot.
You know what, Brenda? Stay where you at, under the air, baby.
Hey, because I appreciate you rocking and rolling with us today.
Yes.
It's been a great show for all of our listeners all around the world. We appreciate you guys for tuning in with us. Juneteenth is it. We gonna be out there having a good time. But please consider still donating to Eden Media Service to help our community radio continue to stay on the air. You can send that donation made payable to Eden Media Service to 1216 North Lansing Avenue. Sweet D, we done came up now and got a tweet you ready. Tulsa, Oklahoma 74106. This has been News You Can Use with your boy Charles Harper. That's me.
And Damali Wilson, that's me.
And we are live every Wednesday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. So make sure you tune in.
If you would like to promote or advertise your events or business on our show, inbox us at Facebook at World One Development. Sorry. The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed on this program belong solely to the host and their guests, and not necessarily to this station, organization, committee, or other group or individuals associated with KBOB 89.9.
Before you cut us off, I want us to give a shout out to Scoops Water Ice. They just dropped off scoops for our babies over at our summer camp. So we surely appreciate that. Thank you so
I hope
much.
they drop me one off because I
Hey,
still ain't
I'm gonna
had
eat
it.
one. We gonna eat one regardless.
I ain't had it yet. Y'all keep bragging on Scoops. Scoops must be the
We're
truth.
gonna eat one right now. I'm sorry, y'all.
Thank you, Scoops.
One kid coming up short.
Y'all have a great Juneteenth week. We'll see y'all next week.
Oh, you did?
Great show, folks.
So everything's frozen. I gotta reset.
You want something for nothing?
Hold on. It's still stuck.
Bobby Eaton Show. That's where Dr. Umar hangs.
I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is all right with me. 'Cause you make me feel so brand new. I want to spend my life with you. Let me say, sing, baby. Since we've been together, ooh, loving you forever is what I need. Let me be the one you come running to. I'll never be untrue. Oh, baby, let's stay together, loving you weather, times are good or bad, happy or sad. Ooh, yeah. Well, the times are good or bad, happy or sad. Why somebody, why people break up? Oh, and turn around and make up. I just came to see